Welcome to Gaia's Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with you. If that is the case, please check your placements. Your messages can be there. Let's begin. Aquarius. What's happening with Aquarius? What are the energies around Aquarius? What should Aquarius be aware of? Show them the guidance. Show me the images. Show me the story to help Aquarius for their higher self. They're getting kind of messy here. Alright. Let's give it more air. Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius? What are the energies around Aquarius? One more time. Very nice. Very nice. Let me just fix the cards in the right position here. So I'm seeing that you have a lot of options. There's a lot of options in your path. But you might be confused. So this is the card of confusion in your present moment. There's a lot of options in front of you. They all shine. What's difficult is to pick the best. That's freaking you out. Because you know that all that shines is not gold. This is what that card says. And it's also a card of confusion. You have so many options and they all look so good that you are just blinded by the light. Let's look at the card. The Seven of Cups. Maybe options with love or work, opportunities. Those cups means opportunities, connections, options, you know. So you are at the present moment kind of like confused. This is a kind of illusion and fantasy. You are just like, you're facing a kind of like a transition. This is the card of transition, like a spiritual transition, a rite of passage. That's what you're facing right now. What's coming across your path. The problem or the challenge is that you're leaving to calmer waters. You're leaving something. or it's impossible for you to leave. It could be either or, that you are transitioning to that, place of peace and calm, and you're leaving away. You see the card, he's leaving away those agitated waters, and he's going with his family towards a much better place. This is also a card of accepting help. Some help will come to you and you will accept it. Sorry, that's the sage. So at the present moment, you are moving away or transitioning. It's also a card of a spiritual transformation. It's either you have to do that and you are kind of like incapable of doing it, because I'm seeing this here, the Two of Wands. You're indecisive. Very typical of Aquarius. And at the present moment, you have that Six of Swords. The Four of Coins represents that in the past, you were either saving or holding on to something. You have been kind of like sharing your things with people. So you had a good energy in the past. And in your head, you're thinking about some sort of conflict. You're consciously thinking about some fight or argument or some sort of a situation of disadvantage. In your consciousness, you are affected by that situation where either someone took advantage of you or there was something unfair going on. And there was a situation of argument and conflict. You're thinking of that. And subconsciously, you are destroyed. You might be having nightmares. You might not be able even to sleep, because this is what this card indicates, that the person is subconsciously in pain. But all that pain, if you look at the card, all that pain is outside the person's head. The swords are like outside in the air. He or she only has two swords going through them. So maybe subconsciously you're thinking of not only all the pain, all the things that have hurt you, but you're thinking of, oh, maybe this is just an illusion. Let me just let this go away and go with the truth. But this is a card of insomnia and suffering. So subconsciously, you are in a really bad moment. There's a lot of dark thoughts. It's good to see, I'll speak about this card now, but this is a card of indecision. In the next few days, you have to make a decision that you're not even doing it yet. So the person is looking at the horizon, thinking of their own little life, and you see it's the little world, because it's their world, it's his world. He's looking at his life in a global approach. So it's a decision that it has to do with kind of like the rest of your life, and you're very indecisive about it. You're kind of like frozen. This card is like the person is just like frozen, and they don't move toward that thing or that destiny or that goal. Even though you were preparing in the past and you were saving towards that, you're still not sure. You're not sure what you're gonna do. Very much Aquarian energy. You're coming in with a good energy. The King of Wands. This is an energy of passion, creativity, enthusiasm, a leader. He's admired by everyone, and that's you. You are bringing in So I mean, despite the fact that you are subconsciously broken and hurt, and you're subconsciously in the dark, you have that energy into the picture. This is your input. This is what you're bringing into your situation. Whoever you're dealing with or whatever you're dealing with, it's interesting to see that whoever you're dealing with, it's your couple, because we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. This is really nice. You and the person you're dealing with, or the situation, or the energy that is affecting you. This is the card of what comes from the outside towards you. What's coming from the outside is your wife or your your partner. And it's the Queen of Wands. Someone that is like like a magician. That's why she has a black cat. I mean, not that it's superstitious, but it's an energy also of passion, creativity, fire. They're both fire. That's why they're both wands. And wands are associated with fire and movement and creativity, traveling, all those things. And you are both connected, because these are good energy. So you are bringing this into the situation, which is all of your spark. You have that spark, that inspiration. So you have that the little lizard. You see, you have the little lizard, and the person has the black cat. Cute. You're bringing that spark. You're bringing that unique energy, that essence. That essence that everybody's attracted to. And she's the same. The person or he, whatever you're dealing with, is bringing in that. But it's this person has, you could say this person has power, just like you have it. But this one is kind of like in the feminine energy of that, just being kind of like the witch. You can think of those symbols. This sort of symbols tells you that whatever you're dealing with, it's just able to, with that person or that situation, with the spark and the fire they have, they can manipulate the situation to make it what they wish. But it's a very good energy, whatever you're dealing with. Wands and wands, the king and the queen. You are afraid of a tower. That means you're afraid of the unexpected happening to you. So this is the energy of something unexpected happening, and it was destructive. That's why if you look at the card, it's a tower that it was completely obliterated. The tower just collapsed. You are afraid of some collapse, something, collapsing and just being destroyed. Maybe to construct something new, because this energy in your hopes and fears is saying that either you are hoping to destroy something to begin something new. It might be your hopes, but maybe that's why you're going to be stuck in the next few days in this indecision, not knowing what to do, because you're hoping for something to be completely, clean and destroyed, to have the nice, playing grounds to construct something new. People see it as bad, but it could be a good energy, because something needs to be destroyed to begin something new, maybe better. So either you hope that's why you're indecisive, or you're scared. You're scared of the unexpected happening to you. Something terribly unexpected. And that's going to put you in the next few days in this, in a state of mind of just like frozen, thinking, calculating, planning. This is the card of planning. Yeah, but it's just planning, not doing anything. Just plans, but no action. In the long-term future, you're going to be learning something new. This is the card of the Page of Swords. It's learning, curiosity. It's also the card of the stalker. Either you're going to be stalking someone or someone will be stalking you. But it's a card of the thirst to learn something new. Curiosity, just learning day and night. And the more you dig, the more you want to learn about that something. It is mainly related with the intellect. That's why it's a card of the swords, related with the mind and the intellect. So either you're going to be learning something new, or it might be in the long-term effect. Maybe because of this indecisive situation, you might be like acting immature. This card is sort of like a immature energy. Be mindful of some immature energy affecting you in the next 4 weeks or probably months, because he has the sword, yeah, but he don't know how to use it yet. So the card of being kind of like naive, an innocent, you could say an innocent skilled person. Yeah, you have the skill, but make sure you're using it well. So it's not a bad reading, it's a good reading. The only you could say the only shadows on dark situations that I see in the reading is your subconscious. You're subconsciously living in a nightmare. This nightmare in your head is probably not letting you move. That's why you're gonna be in the next few days very indecisive. But you have to make that decision. You're scared that it might be something so destructive that it will create chaos, because this is in your hopes and fears, some chaos and demolition, just to have something new. You're frozen thinking about that, or you are right now, or you're gonna be. That's why your problem is that you have to move away to calmer waters. You have to make that transition. It's a spiritual. The problem is that you're going through some sort of spiritual transition. It's, as I said at the beginning, it's like a rites of passage. That's your challenge right now, that rites of passage that you're going through. That's why you're going to be frozen thinking about the rest of your life. This is a big moment that you're going to be having in the next few days. You're having the spark, as I said, you're having the fire, and that, the energy of leading and attracting and just going with the fire of things and being the best. You're doing that and dealing with someone that is similar, or something that is similar, related with creativity and movement. But subconsciously, you are broken. There's a lot of... Remember, this is a general reading, guys. There's only one major arcana, which means the big cards with a universal message. The only one is in your fears. You're scared of the rug being pulled under your feet. This is what the card means. Buckle up, because something unexpected it's about to happen, and you're scared of that, the rug being pulled under your feet. Or might only if either a hope, you're hoping to completely pull the rug under everyone's and your feet and destroy all of that to begin something new. Either you're hoping that, or you're scared of that, you fear that. But in the long-term future, I would say there's going to be a lot of learning. Don't be affected by your thinking too much of that conflict. you're thinking of some sort of disadvantage. The advice in the reading, I always like to conclude, because this is the card that concludes the reading. The card concluding the reading is that you're going to be learning something new, chasing that knowledge. You're going to be very curious about that thing that you're learning or you're chasing and going after. It's a good energy. It's a restless energy of the learning, the mind. There might be an advice in the reading of like, curiosity killed the cat. You know, you're aware of that phrase, curiosity killed the cat, because this is in your long-term future. You know, the energy affecting you, you know, in kind of like a long, you could say the long line. This is just in the few days that you're going to be trying to make that decision, but you're paralyzed. But in the long-term future, I might say the advice in the reading is, be careful with curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat. It's a very popular saying that people knows, but not necessarily. This might be saying that in the long term, to conclude the reading, you know, this transition that you are having a problem taking it, this rite of passage that you're facing right now, you're facing a rite of passage, which is gonna put you to make a decision. Maybe you will make the decision, because it's concluding that you're gonna be in the thirst for knowing more and more and more, and being, you can say, victorious. This is a card of success in the long-term future. It's a yes card. If you came with a question to the reading with your mind thinking of, oh, I have to move towards that, or I need to go to a better place, and I need peace. You're searching inside yourself. You're facing a transition to find peace inside yourself. And in the next few days, you're going to be very contemplative, just reflecting about your future. This is a yes card. It's like in the long-term future, you will have success, victory. It's a good card. I cannot sugarcoat the card. I'm telling you where the bad is, right? Your subconscious, your fears or hopes of that unexpected thing happening. But as a result of all of this that you're going through, all of these things you're going through, and that fantasy or illusion that you're living, you're finally probably make a move. That's why you're going to be frozen. Should I do it? Yeah. Because this is a card of restless energy. Restless. Person is just curious and learning and just like using that sword. So this is a nice reading, Aquarius. Thank you for coming to the channel. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please give it a like, subscribe, share with other Aquarius. I'll see you soon. Thank you.